hello, and welcome to Take 5. Thank you for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. Still ahead on Take 5, Citas Boutique in Weslaco is joining us in studio. They have some great gift ideas for mom this Mother's Day, and gift wrapping is included. And back in studio, we have the founder and owner of Batelo Treats. We're going to give you some sweet treats that are all natural and good for you. We'll have more just ahead. Plus, we all know who this is. This is former star and now Jeopardy host Ken Jennings. He is joining us with insider information on their new Master season that begins tonight right here on Channel 5. But first, this last day of the month, April 30th, is also National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. We highlight our local shelters every Thursday here on Take 5. But in honor of the day, we are at the Lori P. Andrews Center in Palm Valley. Our Joe Leon is joining us with more. Joe, take it away.
That's right. It is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day, and we're here at the Andrews Center here in the city of Edinburgh. Now, this day helps recognize all the shelters across the United States and their efforts to find the forever homes for forever pets and furry friends. Now, I'm here with Jared and Chase, as you can see here, Chance, I'm sorry. And today is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day, but I want to know a little bit more about you. How long have you been working here, and what does your daily workload look like?
Hi there. I've been working here for about 2 years. My daily workload is a lot of the behind-the-scenes action. So if you ever got an answer on our website and everything like that, or received a thank you letter for your donation that comes through me, it's often a lot more definitely about the animals and everything, but there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that goes into Palm Valley Animal Society.
And so, you know, you've been here for some time now. How many animals come through the doors here at the Andrews Center?
So at Palm Valley Animal Society, we see about 10,000 animals come through our doors. About 4,000 animals of last year got adopted, and the rest of the animals either here in the shelter still or are, sent out to our rescue groups and our amazing fosters in the community.
And speaking of fosters, we have Chance here, who is a beautiful little kitten, but Chance cannot be adopted, but he can be fostered. Is that correct?
Yes. So fostering is a completely free program. We often use it for a lot of our dogs just to get them out of the shelter, see how they do in a home and everything. For our kittens, usually most of the time, they can't be alone by themselves too much without their mother. So we do ask people to kind of come in and take over and make sure that they get fed and taken care of and everything.
And so if somebody was interested in coming and just looking around for a furry friend, what does the process look like?
The process is super simple, actually. You can actually get started online at pvastx.org/adopt. We have an online survey there that you can fill out so that by the time you get to the shelter, you just pick up an animal, pay the fee, and you are good to go.
Now, I do have a question. Do you have any events coming up that people can look forward to and maybe find a furry friend?
Yes, so today we'll be having a half off all puppies. So that's going to be having at both locations, our Andrews and Trenton location. But starting tomorrow, May 1st, and going through May 15th, we're having our Bissell Empty the Shelter event, where all adult dogs and cats will be completely waived, and puppies and kittens will be half off.
Fantastic. So, guys, if you're looking to find a furry friend, you don't have to look too far. But for Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
And happening now, there's a literature local movement aiming to bring people together through the power of storytelling. Take 5's Ilani Cantu is showing us how Beyond Borders Books is helping to connect communities.
To Valley residents, living in a border city is nothing out of the ordinary. Meeting someone who speaks multiple languages and embraces more than one culture is a beautiful way of life. But to those outside of border towns, it's like nothing they've ever experienced. And there's one publishing company that's working to prioritize sharing those stories and creating a community beyond borders.
Our stories reach beyond borders, which means stories from across the world are welcome at our press. No matter what kind of international border you live next to, you have a unique perspective of the world because you grew up with multiple cultures, multiple languages, and those stories are worth platforming and telling.
Thomas Ray Garcia co-founded Beyond Borders Books as a way to give writers a platform for underrepresented experiences about what it's like to live in a border city.
All across the world, there's stories that resonate, whether you're from the Ukraine-Russian border, the Israel-Palestine border, the US-Mexico border. We see the world in unique ways because we can carry the borderlands with us no matter where we go.
And it all started with Thomas's passion for literature. After reading the novel Sea Wolf by Jack London in 7th grade, his whole perspective changed. It inspired him to combine his love for literature and for living in a border city, writing his first book, The River Runs.
Those stories are powerful because these writers grew up in more than one culture, and likely they grew up trying to balance multiple cultures and multiple communities at once. We think those stories are worth telling.
And with the launch of Beyond Borders books, soon after came authors who were just as excited as he was to share their stories. A recent author, Max Tyrone Lozano, wrote and had his book Tiempo, Texas published by Beyond Borders Books, sharing the inspiration that can reach anyone living a life intertwined between two worlds.
This book, I think, is a perfect example of the type of work we're looking for at Beyond Borders Books. It's about a fictional town along the Texas-Mexico border. The town feels familiar, but also distant, caught between the past and the present. And I think that's what we mean by fronterizo literature. We write about what it's like to live in between.
If you're an aspiring author looking to share your story, you can find more information on the Beyond Borders Books website. They offer writer workshops, community events, and calls for submissions. Their plan is to grow that community our region so desperately calls for.
When you grow up in a border town, you grow up in a community that looks at the world through multiple perspectives, multiple cultures, and you carry that with you. And when you tell your stories, whether you write them or just tell them to your friends, those stories have a lot of power to change minds and to change hearts.
Building a platform for fronterizos, Beyond Borders Books is working to change the narrative. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
A story where food, family, and a little bit of fate come together. And it is serving up something the Valley has never tasted before. Brandon Rubalcaba is taking us inside La Ganadera.
At La Ganadera Parrilla Cantina, every plate tells a story, and it starts with two people and one big leap of faith. Gabriela Garcia grew up here in the RGV, surrounded by her family's grain and cattle business. Jose de Leon was across the border, carving a career in Mexico's meat industry.
I said I wasn't going over there if we ever got married.
Gabriela's bold ultimatum: move to Texas with her or watch her pursue her dreams alone in New York. And it wasn't just a career decision, it was a turning point in their love story.
I really wanted him to come and try his vision over here in the Valley. I mean, it worked out.
He chose her, but together they chose a new dream, building something of their own. Their meat market made a name for itself, thanks to sizzling parrilladas and a recipe for success they already knew by heart.
We wanted to be with our community where we knew we would thrive.
Hungry for more, they traveled across Mexico, collecting flavors and inspiration. And at La Ganadera, it shows. The menu brings a norteño twist to Valley favorites with pulpo a la talla, tacos de cachetada, which literally slap you in the face with flavor, and house-made cocktails mixed fresh with juices squeezed right here every day.
It's maybe not your typical Tex-Mex that you see here in the Valley. It's authentic norteño-style food.
It's a place where families can dig in, friends can raise a glass, and everyone's welcome to stay a while.
We just wanted to be a point of gathering for everybody.
La Ganadera is a restaurant built on food, on flavor, and on love. Here, every bite is a story worth savoring. And let's be honest, if love tastes that good, we'll take seconds. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba.
And up next on Take 5, Cross Church in Laguna Vista is getting ready for their vendors market. It's an afternoon of family fun, and special guests are joining us in studio with all of the details next.
Dalagas.
The show goes on. We're still the only dealer in the Valley with 4 consecutive Toyota President's Awards. Get a Toyota Tacoma for $193 a month. Bird Ogden, Toyota Harlingen, Dalagas.
Louis, that's not for you.
What? So many consumers get a bad apple when buying an AC.
Just like apples, not all AC guys are the same.
I'll offer an apples to apples promotion. I'll match any written quote. And remember, you can always trust the Texan Pink.
McAllen International Airport makes travel beyond easy with non-stop flights to Cancun, starting at $100. For a limited time, non-stop flights to Mexico's most beautiful beaches, starting at $100 from the Valley's #1 airport.
Fly non-stop to destinations like Dallas, Houston, Las Vegas, Orlando, Los Angeles, Mexico City, or Austin. Travel is beyond easy at McAllen International Airport. Above beyond.
Time to honor the 2025 RGV Business Community Leaders at the annual RGV Hispanic Chambers Noche de Gala, Thursday, May 15th at the beautiful Corinthians Event Center. There will be live and silent auctions, dinner, cocktails, dancing, and business awards. Receiving the Golden Eagle Award is Mr. Barry Patel. Call 928-0060 for more information. Come join us.
Don't want to miss any big stories? Follow us on Instagram to get Channel 5 News' Top 5, where the latest news stories get delivered right to your fingertips. Just tap on our Insta stories and our news team will tell you what's happening in the RGV. It's quick and easy, and you won't miss any big headlines. Top 5, keeping you in the loop Monday through Friday on Instagram.
Top 5 is supported by the law office of Ezequiel Reina.
Welcome back. The members at Cross Church in Laguna Vista are preparing for their upcoming vendors market, Praise on the Field. It's set for May 17th. And joining us now to talk all about it are engagement leaders, Executive Pastor Eric Garza and Pastor Ramiro Lerma. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thanks for having us. Thank you so much for having us, yes.
So Praise on the Field, what can you guys tell us about this event?
Well, one of the things that was a vision that I had for about 10 years ago. And what I wanted to do is open it up for the people and let them know that we can just join together and praise God for everything that He's done for us and have a celebration. I think it can't stop in Easter. We have to continue doing that. So one of the things is that we wanted to engage with Laguna Vista. It's a beautiful place.
Right.
The people are beautiful as well, have excellent hearts.
Yeah.
But what we wanted to do is, as Cross Church, we wanted to just let them know that we're there.
Right. And so this sounds like it's going to be fun for the entire family. What can people expect when they show up for the event?
Well, I'm kind of excited because we have about 30 vendors and food trucks. So bring your money because you're going to be hungry.
You're going to have some shopping to do.
You're going to be doing something. But the venue is free. The venue is free.
Okay.
We're going to have praise and worship, and we have local talent that's going to come and give their gift to the people. And that's what I love, is the fact that we're using local talent from Cross Church. We have an excellent leader. His name is Senior Pastor Jaime Loya and his wife, Rosemary. I wanted to honor them because they give us opportunities to do this and serve God this way. And this is just one of the ways that we can connect with the people and let them know that we're there for them. We want to serve them.
Wow. So this sounds like it's going to be a really big celebration, as you said, but there's a lot to celebrate. Along with this being the first year for this event, there are some other firsts happening in Cross Church. Can you tell us more about it?
So we're a church all over the Rio Grande Valley: Bronzeville, San Benito, Laguna Vista, Raymondville. We just opened up a campus at Antonio, but we just opened our brand new state-of-the-art facility in Mission, right off the expressway near the Sherry and Expressway intersection. And so we've been there a couple weeks. Just thousands of people have come through our doors already in just a couple of weeks. And so what we're doing on Praising the Field in Laguna Vista, our whole church is involved.
Yes.
And so you're right. There's a lot of firsts for us: new campuses, new buildings, new opportunities to serve the communities. And so everybody's welcome to Praising the Field in Laguna Vista, and certainly at our new building in Mission.
There you go. Lots of opportunities to have some fun, have a good time, and of course to praise and worship.
Absolutely.
If people want more info about this event, where can they find it?
They can follow us at Cross Church on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Call our office, 956-399-5590. We'll be happy to give them all the information they need and answer any questions.
Perfect. Well, it sounds like it's the perfect family fun event. Thank you so much for joining us today to
Thanks
tell us
for
all
having
about
us.
it.
Thank you.
And again, if you want to learn more about Praise on the Field, this is a great community event. Make sure that you visit them at Cross Church on Facebook. It is again being held Saturday, May 17th. The location is 1441 Santa Isabel Boulevard in Laguna Vista from 3 p.m. until 8 p.m. And still ahead on Take 5, Wellness Wednesday is here again, and so is South Texas Health Systems. Today's focus is on breast cancer awareness. Details on their Cinco de Mamo event is just ahead. And with Mother's Day just around the corner, we are all looking for that perfect gift for mom. Sita's Boutique is here with some great jewelry ideas you have to see for yourself. That's all still ahead on Take 5. Stay with us.
If you've been in a car accident, then you better get ready for a fight. You need a force. No other law firm in the Valley has more offices, more resources, and reaches more people. The Jay Gonzalez Law Firm. 1-800-CARTAGE. A force for justice.
KRGV Channel 5 cares about the quality of its children's programming. Information on the educational and informational children's programming broadcast by Channel 5 is placed in the station's public service file on a quarterly basis and is available for inspection at 900 East Expressway 83, Weslaco, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. If you have any comments regarding our children's programming, please send them to KRGV Channel 5, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 78599-0005.
Hi, I'm Dale Johnson here with some big news for all of your roofing and waterproofing needs. DLJ Commercial Roofing is now a part of Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing. You have trusted our roofing service for years, and we're excited to announce that we are now a part of this renowned company. With Chamberlain's 125 years of experience, we offer expanded services and valued warranties. Everything from cutting-edge roof installations to advanced waterproofing solutions. Visit us at ChamberlainLTD.com to explore how we can protect your asset.
In a world filled with diverse voices, tune into something truly inclusive.
Con un día parcialmente nublado.
Local news and segments with an in-depth focus on our community in a language you prefer. Plus, the largest and most experienced news and weather team in the RGV.
Esperamos temperaturas en los bajos 80s.
Stay informed and connected to your community. La Voz del Valle. Watch Noticias RGV at 7, noon, 5, and 10.
Viva will be hosting the 5th annual Juneteenth Perfecting Unity celebration, Saturday, June 14th, 6 to 11:30 at the Mission Event Center. Guests will enjoy an evening of music, food, beverages, and a live auction as we celebrate what Juneteenth means to us. Perfecting Unity. Sponsorships are available starting at $1,500. A limited number of individual tickets are available. $50 for Viva members and $100 for non-members. For more information, visit villageinthevalley.org.
If you've been in a car accident, then you better get ready for a fight. You need a force. No other law firm in the Valley has more offices, more resources, and reaches more people. The Jay Gonzalez Law Firm. 1-800-CARTAGE. A force for justice.
Welcome back. It is Wellness Wednesday, and today we are highlighting a months-long effort by South Texas Health Systems to help educate and bring more awareness about breast cancer. Joining us now is Tom Castañeda from STHS. Tom, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for the invitation.
So as we know, Cinco de Mayo is coming up, May 5th, just next week, but this is Cinco de Mamo. What can you tell us about this event?
That's right. So Cinco de Mamo is our initiative to help raise awareness for breast cancer right here in the Rio Grande Valley. We do have Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, but breast cancer is a serious issue in our community. And so we want to make sure that we have a year-round mindset when it comes to preventing breast cancer in our community and detecting it early. And so Cinco de Mamo is our opportunity to really promote the importance of early detection and mammograms.
Right, getting tested, so important. So let's talk a little bit about the process. How can one go about participating?
Yeah, so all you have to do is during the month of May, from the 1st, which starts on Thursday, tomorrow, you'll be able to, through the 31st, get a mammogram. We have cash pricing available, so it's special pricing. So a 2D mammogram is only $100. A 3D mammogram is $155. And you'll be able to go to any of our 4 facilities that offer mammograms to get that service. And you can call 388-2190, which is our pre-registration line, to make your appointment. So you can make an appointment ahead of time, or you can walk in and see if they have any openings that day.
Perfect. And again, Tom, as you were mentioning, you know, awareness, it goes beyond October. It's so important to go in, get tested, take advantage of this opportunity. If somebody out there is maybe a little hesitant, they've never had a mammogram before, is there something that you would want to let them know beforehand?
Well, usually a mammogram is pretty painless. I know women will say that sometimes it's a little uncomfortable, but it is really non-invasive, and it's a great opportunity to catch breast cancer early. The thing about mammograms are they're the gold standard when it comes to detecting breast cancer, according to the American College of Radiology, because they're able to detect it up to 2 to 5 years before it can actually be felt by your doctor or yourself during a self-exam. So a mammogram is really critical, and you really need to be talking to your doctor about your risk for breast cancer. So if you have a family history, a genetic makeup that may predispose you to the risk of breast cancer, then you want to be talking to your doctor to see how early you should be getting it. But in general, if you're between the ages of 40 to 74, you should go and get a mammogram once a year or once every 2 years, depending on your doctor's recommendation.
Perfect. And I know all information can probably be found on STH website, right?
That's right. So all you have to do is visit actually cincodeMammo.com. We've set up a website specifically for it. You'll be able to get all of the information. It directs you right to the STHS website where we have our radiology services listed. So you'll be able to find out all the information, the locations. STHS Edinburgh, McAllen, STHS ER Westaco, and STHS ER Mission are the ones offering them. But it's really simple, really easy. You can call that 388-2190 number and make your appointment.
Perfect. Quick and easy. All the information for you there. Tom, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Again, as Tom mentioned, Cinco de Memo is starting tomorrow, so make sure you visit that website to get all the info you need for locations and time. So we've reached the halfway mark on the week. Let's take a look at what our weather is going to be for tonight and for the rest of the week into the weekend. Cecilia Gutierrez is joining us now with your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Well, even when we add the rain chance, one thing stays the same. We'll stay warm. So we're going to stay on the warmer side of things. But you know what? For the next couple of days, I would grab the umbrella, grab the rain boots, just keep them around. We're going to also continue to stay pretty breezy for the next couple of days as well. So into tomorrow, upper 80s, low 90s, very slight rain chances for us. So again, the umbrella will be needed tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Crazy good cuts and colors are waiting for you just beyond the doors at Zadistic Salon. Today is National Hairstylist Appreciation Day, and we'd like to shed a light on one of the most creative stylists in the RGV. Draven Palacios is the owner of Zadistic Hair Salon. He allows his customers to come in with any hair idea and leave with something even better than they imagined.
Nobody down here in the valley kind of like brings that scene when I wanted as a kid. So I guess now I'm grown up with the license, I could kind of give this generation what they want for in a healthy way and on a one-on-one way, and also like a safe space as well.
If you're thinking about booking an appointment with Draven, you can go to zadistic.square.site and get yourself looking like a whole new you. And take a look at what we have in studio. These tasty treats are very tempting, but you can leave the guilt behind because they are sugar-free and healthy for you. Batelo Treats owner joins us in studio with more just ahead. And with the help of our friend Julio from Julio's Photography at Margot's, Take 5 would like to make this a memorable Mother's Day for one Valley mom. How you can enter our portrait giveaway is just ahead on Take 5. We'll be right back.
Throughout the year, we partner with multiple community organizations to do our part and help give back. That's the Subaru Love Promise. Visit us today and see how you too can help at Bird Ogden Subaru, Edinburgh.
Fargo is your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo.
Oh, come on.
Fargo lets you do this.
Fargo, turn off my debit card. I found it. I found my card.
And also this.
Fargo, turn on my debit card.
Do you, Fargo? You can with Wells Fargo. What else can Fargo do? Quickly tell you what you spend on things like food.
Fargo, what did I spend on groceries this month?
Hey, Dad, can the guys stay for dinner?
No.
Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
The STEM fields are providing opportunity to be part of the developments that will shape the future. And the Army National Guard is at the forefront of the movement. Soldiers can serve part-time and choose from dozens of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics jobs, working with cutting-edge technology and innovations. And the skills and experience they receive can open doors for them to civilian careers in the STEM world. Join a team that is taking the lead in STEM by talking to a local recruiter or by going to nationalguard.com/careers.
Tonight, President Trump's first 100 days. Americans sending a message on the economy and inflation. Plus, conclave countdown. Who will be the next pope? The early signals already. World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast in America.
I'm made in the 956.
I'm made in the 956.
We're made in the 956.
Super proud of being made in the 956.
I'm Javier Guerra, and I'm also made in the 956. Join me on Tuesdays as we feature people doing incredible things who are made in the 956.
Watch Made in the 956, Tuesdays on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5. Made in the 956 is supported by Bert Ogden Toyota.
Hey, you made it!
Hey, I told you I would.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes, but I need to stretch.
Okay, let's stretch.
1 in 4 adults sit for 8+ hours daily. This year, I challenged my friends to move more.
Okay, so how long do you think we've been walking?
20 minutes?
35 minutes.
35 minutes?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Just 20 minutes a day helps reduce stress, high blood pressure, and stroke risk.
Okay, we made it. Let's take some pictures.
Hey, ready for the next one?
Sweet, delicious, and healthy Batelo treats are your answer to a guilt-free sweet. Joining me now is owner Sofia Celedon. Sofia, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us, Millie.
So just in case someone out there has not heard of Batelo treats, what can you tell us about it?
So I started Batelo treats back in 2019. I started because my dad was diagnosed with diabetes and I was diagnosed with PCOS, so I needed an alternative for sugars in my body. So I started this because I was like, I wanted something sweet because in the Valley you really can't find anything sweet that's not healthy.
Right.
So I started this and within the year it grew so much.
Wow. And so now here you are. Obviously Sofia has this beautiful little setup, but you're also located in some gyms across the valley, right?
Yes, we do. So we are located right now at Top Gym in Mercedes. We also have them at Gold's Gym Mission, and we also have them at Vitamin Solutions on 10th Street and Roda Cycling Club on Palmview, Texas.
Perfect. So let's go a little bit, because you've got it so beautifully set up here. Let's go through some of the treats that you offer.
Okay. So the first one is our bestseller. So it's our brookie. So it's the bottom is a cookie.
Okay,
and
this one right here, right?
Yes, that one.
Ooh, okay.
And then it has a little bit of Oreo crumbs to still have that a little bit additional, like
little sweet. Yeah, a little sweetness.
And then we have our brownie. So everything is made with monk fruit sugar, oat milk, and almond milk.
Wow, okay. And next we have, what do we have in there over here?
So we have our chocolate chip cookie. That one is also made with monk fruit sugar, which is an alternative for sugar. It doesn't spike up your blood sugar, which a lot of sugar does.
Right.
So that one has monk fruit sugar, almond milk, and oat milk as well. And it has grass-fed butter.
Wow, this looks absolutely delicious. And then finally we have this one here. I'm so interested to know what this is.
So that one's our red velvet cookie. That one is made with beetroot.
Ooh.
So that's what adds the flavor and the red coloring.
And the coloring, okay.
Yes. And that one's also made with monk fruit sugar, oat milk, and almond milk.
Wow. And so, Sofia, how can people get their hands on these? Can they DM you to order? How do they go about it?
So you can find us at Batelo Treats on Instagram and all of our locations, sorry. At Top Gym, Gold's Gym in Mission, Roda Cycling Club, and Vitamin Solutions on 10th Street.
Perfect. And of course, we want to remind everybody again that these are a good alternative just in case you need something. If you know someone with diabetes, which we just talked about last month, or if you know anybody that needs a guilt-free sweet, this is where they can find it, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, Sofia, thank you so much for joining us today.
For having us.
Again, if you want to try these for yourself, you can search up Batelo Treats on their Instagram. That is batelo.treats. Make sure you message Sofia there with any of your questions. And coming up, this is our Take 5 version of Jeopardy. Well, not exactly, but we do have an interview with host Ken Jennings about their upcoming Jeopardy Master Season. It's all just ahead, but next.
Coming up next on this week's Made in the 956 Extra, we have a Valley veteran turned musician. And with me is Javier Guerra to share a little bit more on this week's Made in the 956 Extra next.
Louis, that's not for you.
What? But it tastes so good.
Lucky for you, I'm making another apple pie.
Looking at those bad apples, so many consumers get a bad apple when buying an AC.
But not with Hess. Just like apples, not all AC guys are the same.
I'll offer an apples to apples promotion.
What do you mean?
I'll match any written quote from a licensed AC contractor.
Great idea.
And remember, you can always trust the Tex in Pink.
Luis!
What?
Looking for high quality and low prices? Then Furniture Row's Super 7-Day Sale is for you. That's 7 days to find huge savings on sofas and sectionals, accent chairs and recliners, dining groups, bar stools, bedrooms, kids' beds, mattresses, and adjustable bases. Complete the look with our massive selection of rugs and accessories. Plus, score 48 months no-interest financing. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. But don't wait. The Super 7-Day Sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday.
Well, 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 if it isn't my biggest competitor, Davis Jeffries.
Hello again, Jeff. I saw your big win for $210 million. Impressive.
Somebody's got to make sure Texans get the verdicts and settlements they deserve.
Yeah, but I'm the best attorney there is. Why do people keep calling the fours?
Don't beat yourself up, kid. It's because we're here for our clients 24/7.
Man, I've got to negotiate more screen time.
Oh, you want more? Call the fours.
Don't want to miss any big stories? Follow us on Instagram to get Channel 5 News' Top 5, where the latest news stories get delivered right to your fingertips. Just tap on our Insta stories and our news team will tell you what's happening in the RGV. It's quick and easy, and you won't miss any big headlines. Top 5, keeping you in the loop Monday through Friday on Instagram.
Top 5 is supported by the law office of Ezequiel Reina.
You see the possibility of a tornado.
The First Warn 5 weather team with the most accurate information as it happens.
This is your new tornado warning.
You can see where the heavy stuff is.
Do I need to take shelter immediately? Yes, we are under a warning.
We were ready on air.
We're back on the air because we have a new tornado warning now.
And online as soon as the tornado warning was issued.
We'll stay on throughout the severe thunderstorm.
Our job, to keep you and your family safe. The First Warn 5 weather team is the team you can trust. Never miss a moment. Download the KRGV News app for instant breaking news, the latest headlines, and information on events across the valley. Anytime, anywhere. KRGV, the local news app that keeps you informed 24/7. Watch your newscast on our live stream starting at 4:30, noon, 5, 6, and 10. And on the weekends. It's fast, free, and easy to use. Download the KRGV News app on the Apple Store or Google Play today. The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm.
Hey guys, it's everybody's favorite part of the week where we learn a little bit extra about a Valley native for this week's Made in the 956 Extra. And with me is morning news anchor Javier Guerra to share a little bit more of that information. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm super excited to learn a little bit more about this individual because the Valley loves their music. The Valley also loves their veterans, and this person has a little bit of both about in between. Tell us more about this person.
Yes, so his name is Domingo de la Garza, also known as Domingo Elias Tercero, and that is spelled like zero, but it's 3-E-R-O, so pretty cool. That's his stage name. Awesome. He was in the Marine Corps and then went to become a private military contractor, and that's somebody who goes out overseas and kind of protects our U.S. assets, our U.S. ambassadors, and stuff related to the government.
Wow, so a very brave individual. Now, tell us a little bit more about how Domingo decided to go to the musical route.
Yeah, so this is something he always wanted to do. Music was a passion of his, but also, you know, this is something that he's dealt with. PTSD is something that he's dealt with, right? Of course, being overseas. And so this was kind of an outlet. This is something that he really wanted to do.
So this seems like it's something that he has a passion for. It's something that it's his safe space. Tell us a little bit more about how his journey has been so far.
Yeah, and tell you about that journey with that extra, right? Because that's something that we're all looking for, right? That Made in the 956 extra. So that journey has been years in the making, right? But something that I was talking to him about, and something that I did not mention in the package or the story, was that his cousin plays with him. So he doesn't have a band. He contracts players to come out and play with him, right? So different instruments, they come out and they play with him. And so his cousin is actually a member of that group. So he comes out, he plays with him. So family is really important to him. And I have one more little nugget.
Okay, well, of course I want to hear it. I'm sure people out there want to hear it too.
Yes, something else that I didn't mention in this story, and part of our extra, right, is that he is also a bodyguard for somebody that is well known here in the Rio Grande Valley.
Who is it?
It is Congresswoman Monica de la Cruz.
Interesting.
Yeah, so as I was talking to him, you know, we were just talking about the story and stuff, and he mentioned, yeah, now I'm a private bodyguard for Monica de la Cruz, our Congresswoman. And I was like, really? That's really cool. So yeah, he was talking to me a little bit about that. So when she comes down and she's here in the Valley, which of course this is her home, he goes out there when there is special events and he helps protect her.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
So he really is giving back to the community as well with everything that he's doing. I know that Domingo also has a few awards coming up that he's nominated for. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, so the 7th Annual All-Star Tejano Awards is coming up, right? And so this is something that is going to be happening in the San Antonio area. You guys can go to his Facebook and vote for him. He's up for 3 categories, so that would be really awesome of you guys to go and support our Valley talent.
Perfect. And if people want to get more information about Domingo's story, where can they go?
Yeah, they can go to krgv.com, and all you have to do is search for Made in the 956 Stories, and you'll find that story right there.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Javier, for sharing a little bit extra with us about this very special Valley resident.
Thank you for having me.
And coming up, they're making it easy for you at Cita's Boutique to find that perfect gift for mom this Mother's Day. Your ultimate gift guide is just ahead. And the Jeopardy! Master season begins tonight right here on Channel 5. Host Ken Jennings is joining us with a preview of what you can expect. And the Dustin Michael Sakula Memorial Library has an event today where you can create a pop-up 3D flower card. This event is free and starts at 6 p.m. tonight. Make sure you get creative and stop by.
Made in the 956 is supported by Bert Ogden Toyota.
Our HEB certified meat cutters know great quality meat and will cut your order just how you like. Whether you're planning a big carne asada for the familia and amigos, a casual weeknight dinner for 2, or a special meal for that special someone, our HEB certified meat cutters will gladly customize your meat order with the best variety of cuts. HEB, here, everything's better.
We've got intel. Top school rankings just came in. Scores are off the charts. Award-winning programs, academic excellence confirmed.
Target identified. We found our district. Let's move.
We're on the move.
Excellence isn't classified. It's found right here at Raymondville ISD.
I'm Jeff Davis, the Texas lawyer who's here for you. If you've been injured in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call the Fours. For experience, we stick by you to get you the cash settlement or verdict you deserve. When you hire us, you get a law firm that's been here for over 25 years with locations in 7 Texas cities. For peace of mind, let us worry about property damage, car rental, or insulting offers from insurance adjusters. So if you're hurt in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call me at 444-4444. One more, call the Fours.
When you don't keep your eyes on what you're doing, it can be downright dangerous to you and others, especially when you're behind the wheel. Put your phone down. Heads up, Texas.
We got a text.
It's from that cute guy, Patrick. Look. Ooh la la.
No, I'm driving here.
Oh, come again. Pick it up. Oh. We got mail. You can harness the fat-burning power of pineapple.
Could be a game changer.
Ooh, I love this map app. 1 second, rerouting.
Talk or text later. Don't let your phone drive you.
Next time, I am turning you off.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what's making news at this hour. Someone vandalized Hidalgo County's Resource Center and Health Clinic in Mission, and there's now a $500 reward for information. It's being offered by the Precinct 3 Commissioner. If you have information, contact Precinct 3 or the Sheriff's Office. And have outstanding warrants out of Alton? Now is the time to take care of them. The city's warrant amnesty program is currently underway. That means a judge can dismiss the failure to appear charge and extra fees. The program ends May 31st.
Another warm, humid day across the valley. The evening will be the same. We're also watching off to the west for an isolated shower to move in later tonight, but isolated, the key word, if at all. Temperatures fall through the 80s by 9 o'clock, though we're still 81 degrees under partly to mostly cloudy skies. Chance of rain on the rise for the weekend. Could be some pretty big rain in the area. We'll have that update for you at 5 and 6. Christine?
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after this.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can pick up the tab even when you forget your wallet. I got this.
Fargo, send Kaz $145 to Zelle.
Smooth. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
It's the greatest quiz show of all time, played by the greatest players of all time.
Tonight,
Jeopardy! Masters is back. 9 elite champions, one incredible tournament.
Jeopardy Masters primetime event begins tonight, 9/8 Central on ABC.
Mrs. Lopez, thank you for your trust and patience in this most trying of times. Our hope is that this resolution and compensation can begin to heal and strengthen your family. We are here for you, always.
Hey, you made it!
Hey, I told you I would.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes, but I need to stretch.
Okay, let's stretch. 1 in 4 adults sit for 8+ hours daily. This year, I challenged my friends to move more. Okay, so how long do you think we've been walking?
20 minutes?
35 minutes.
35 minutes?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Just 20 minutes a day helps reduce stress, high blood pressure, and stroke risk. Okay, we made it. Let's take some pictures.
Hey, you ready for the next one?
The valley's growing, and that means more traffic. Don't worry. Skip the headaches with the traffic reports from the team you trust. Watch every day for traffic reports on the upper, lower, and mid-valley.
Here's some travel times. McAllen to Harlingen, it takes about half an hour right now. West to Harlingen.
There were some slowdowns throughout the morning because of the rain.
Traffic from the team you trust. Only on Channel 5 News, the traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
This May, you can make a difference in the life of a child admitted to the hospital.
Our goal is to make sure every child that checks in the hospital this year gets a toy.
We are asking for your monetary donation to the KRGV Cares Closet inside the Edinburgh Children's Hospital.
You'll make a difference in their lives that they will never forget.
Your donation will be used to buy toys and other necessities. With your support, we can create a healing environment where children feel safe and hopeful. KRGV Cares Closet is supported by Texas Regional Bank.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can pick up the tab even when you forget your wallet. I got this.
Fargo, send Kaz $145 to Zelle.
Smooth. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
The following segment is supported by Cita's Boutique.
The perfect gift for mom comes in one size fits all, and you can find plenty of it at Cita's Boutique. Joining me today to talk all about it is owner Kimberly Mead. Kimberly, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having us.
So you've got such a spread here for us, but before we get into all this great stuff, let's talk a little bit about Citas, just in case we have a Take 5er out there that's never visited. Where can you be found?
So we have 3 locations in the Valley. We are in Harlingen, Brownsville, and Weslaco.
Okay.
And so we are everywhere for all your Mother's Day needs, and we always offer complimentary gift wrapping, which I think is something that's rare these days.
Yes.
We really pride ourselves in offering all the top brands for mom and all year long.
Right, and I would say that you guys are definitely a one-stop shop because you've got apparel, you've got shoes, you've got accessories, you've got different lines of beautiful jewelry, and as we know, jewelry is usually always a perfect gift for mom.
Yes,
she's not going to hate it, so
right.
Let's get started with the different brands that you have here today. What can you tell us about them?
So we have what we feel like is a good assortment of different jewelry brands for all different ages of moms.
Okay.
So from the young moms, the new moms, to grandma, we've got it all.
Perfect.
So right here we have Brighton, and Brighton is a classic. They really have some classic styles that you know and love, and then they've been a little bit fashion forward as well with the bows. Bows are a huge trend. It's super cute layered with other necklaces. They are doing the Apple Watch bands, so you can see it's a really beautiful watch band to put with your Apple Watch.
Right.
Pearls, always a good fit for mom, as well as like the Huggy pearl earring, the bracelet stack, and then some two-tone as well.
Perfect, and two-tone is just so great because you can use it with so much, so definitely a good investment.
Yes.
And then down here, you've also got some more. You've got those Buddha bangles, very popular.
So, very popular Buddha Girl bangles. We have the newer colors. This is the Koi Peach, we have the bright pink, and then the classic. This is called Etoile. It's a softer gold.
Okay.
And so we carry pretty much every Buddha Girl color. The great things about these is that they're not noisy.
Right.
So you can wear them in the beach, the pool, the gym, and then they're not going to clang. It's very quiet. So these are really popular for all ages.
Right, and so lightweight, so they're just the perfect gift. And then, of course, we've got these now, E. Newton. I was asking you more about these because I've seen them pop up quite a little bit more.
Yes, so this is kind of an up-and-coming brand. We've seen a surge in it at our stores. Very popular. I have a stack on myself. So we always recommend that you start with 3, and then the fun thing is you can come in every couple weeks and add to your stack and then create a beautiful stack. You can change it for the seasons with the pink or the darker colors. The pearls are very popular, and these are gold fill.
Okay.
So they will not tarnish.
Right.
Again, you can, they say sweat, swim, all of the above, and they will stay beautiful for a long time to come.
So interesting, and I was just asking Kimberly, you've had the one on your wrist for 2 years
2 years, and
they look brand new.
Are not tarnished whatsoever.
So definitely a very good investment.
Absolutely.
And as you said, you can always add a little bit more, right? For a birthday, an anniversary, you can kind of add to that stack.
Yes.
Perfect. And then, of course, we have Kendra Scott, very popular. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you offer there?
So we carry a full array of Kendra Scott. We were one of the first retailers, boutique retailers in the Valley to carry Kendra Scott. We've had it for over 10 years. And they continually offer trendy, great jewelry that you can layer or add to what you existing have. This is some of the new collection, so little rosettes, little lattice work for Mother's Day, as well as right below you there's a necklace that says Mama with a little gemstone, and that one is really, really cute to layer with other items that you have.
Right, so personal, just makes it that much more special as a gift. Wow, so you've got definitely quite the selection. And one more time, can you remind our Take 5ers if they want to visit for themselves where they can find you guys?
So you can find us on social media at Citas Boutique, Facebook and Instagram. And then in person, when you want to stop by, we are in Weslaco off the Expressway, Harlingen, we're on Sunshine Strip, right there in the middle of town. And then in Brownsville, we're off of Pablo Quisel.
Perfect. Well, Kimberly, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And again, guys, run, don't walk. Mother's Day is almost here. Make sure you visit Citas for that perfect gift for mom. Mother's Day is just around the corner, and Take 5 would like to make it a memorable Mom Day for one of our viewers. We are giving away a free photo session with Mom. To be eligible, all you have to do is register. Scan the QR code that you see on your screen right now, fill out the registration form, and you're entered. The winner is going to be chosen on May 2nd right here on Take 5. And of course, we want to give a special shout out to our friend Julio with Julio's Photography at Margot's for this generous and priceless gift. We would would also love to be able to compare mom's new photo with an old photo, so make sure you include the most recent photo of mom with your registration form. And up next on Take 5.
At Donna ISD's new A.M. Ochoa Primary Science and Sports Academy, we believe discovery sparks greatness. It's a place where young minds explore and future athletes soar. Register today.
Vanities and Furniture Mi Chula Mission has a grand variety of furnitures for your home. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, fridges, stoves, washers, dryers, and our exclusive line of vanities. Come and visit us in all our locations: McAllen, Brownsville, Westlake, and Pharr.
Danica was very independent. She was fun, she was funny, and she took one pill and she never woke up. Don't take the risk.
Visit OnePillKillsTX.com, sponsored by HHSC.
For over 30 years, M&P Motors has provided quality vehicles and quality service. Let us worry about getting you the best vehicle with the best financing options for you.
M&P Motors.
Right on the corner, always right on the price.
These are our roots and we are the flowers. Mexlon starts May 9th. Get tickets to see Lila Downs, Lucha Libre, and the Sabor and Spirits food event. Watch Ozu Motley, Clubs, Girl Ultra, and more at the McAllen Convention Center. Visit Mexlon.com.
Never miss a moment. Download the KRGV News app for instant breaking news, the latest headlines, and information on events across the valley. Anytime, anywhere. KRGV, the local news app that keeps you informed 24/7. Watch your newscast on our live streams starting at 4:30, noon, 5, 6, and 10. And on the weekends. It's fast, free, and easy to use. Download the KRGV News app on the Apple Store or Google Play today. The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm.
Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates to know what to wear, plus live interviews as they're happening. All right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
Jeopardy Masters is back, and this year we are seeing 9 familiar faces go head-to-head as they try to win the ultimate $500,000 cash prize. Here to talk to us all about what we can expect this season is host Ken Jennings. Ken, as we mentioned, some people may find these legendary faces a little familiar. What is it about these 9 contestants that makes them so unique to the competition?
This is the biggest field we've ever had. 9 of our best players from really all eras of Jeopardy. So that's what you're going to see. Like, you're going to see time travel Jeopardy, like Babe Ruth playing against Hank Aaron. You know, we've got Brad Rutter, who first won on Jeopardy over 20 years ago, but he's playing against Victoria Gross, who won this tournament last year, and then more recent winners like Isaac and Adriana. So all eras of Jeopardy, head-to-head, the best of the best.
Now, this is the 3rd season of this tournament, and with it being the Masters, how would you rate the difficulty of this season?
Every year when I see the Jeopardy Masters clues, because I go over the games like Alex used to, I want to make sure you can pronounce things right. And every year with the Masters games, I think, boy, these are just too hard. Like, how would you even know? How would you even know this stuff? Like, I've been on Jeopardy a few times. I think these are very hard. And the Masters inevitably just surprise me because one or more of them will just know everything. Like, we really have to crank up the difficulty for these very, very bright players.
And we know there's quite a big prize waiting for these contestants. And as a former player yourself, what advice would you give to this unique group as they head in to battle it out?
I hope the Masters know, and this is what I always tell Jeopardy contestants, that they're already just the elite by getting on the show. It's so hard to get onto Jeopardy, much less to play in a primetime tournament like Masters on ABC and Hulu. And, you know, what I tell them is, like, you don't have to be nervous. You guys already know you're great at this. This is like a victory lap. This is a chance to just show off your stuff.
Ken, and of course, we don't want to give away any spoilers to our viewers, but is there anything that you can tease for us to expect this season?
When I was watching Masters get taped, I was loving how close a lot of the games are. There are going to be some really tight finishes. There's some surprising come from behind wins where, like, just even watching as the host, like, I kind of felt like a viewer because my heart was in my throat. This is really good stuff.
Well, it sounds like some very special moments coming up. Ken, what would you say is your favorite part about getting to host the Masters?
You know, I always love hosting Jeopardy, but Masters is special to me because it reminds me of being a kid waiting for the Tournament of Champions, you know, wanting to see my Jeopardy favorites back on the show and see how they would do. And Jeopardy Masters is that, but for decades worth of the show. You know, players I've played against like Brad Rutter and Roger Craig are coming up against last year's TOC winner, Nilesh, last year's Jeopardy Invitational winner, and then Victoria, who looked so invincible in Masters last year. I'd never want to handicap this thing because it seems like anybody could take it.
Thank you so much for joining us, Ken, and giving us a little more insight into what we can expect. And again, make sure you catch the premiere of Jeopardy Masters tonight at 8 o'clock right here on Channel 5. And happening across the valley, kids can stay and create today at the Palmview Branch Library at 6 p.m. Stay and Create is a makerspace program where kids can engage in a new fun project once a month. Make sure you stop by to not miss out. And the Dr. Hector P. Garcia Memorial Library is hosting a Dia del Niño and Dia del Libro celebration today with a magic show, book giveaway, piñata, and more. Stop by tonight from 5 to 7 p.m. where refreshments and tostadas will be provided. And tonight, Healthier Texas is hosting an in-person Zumba at 6:30 p.m. at the Edinburgh Ace Center patio. These classes are open to all fitness levels and free to the public. And tomorrow is May 1st, or as we like to call it here, a 5-1 day. Our entire Take 5 team, as well as our Channel 5 colleagues from news, weather, sports, and sales are getting ready to say hi to all of our viewers. We invite you to stop by our Weslaco studios and say hello. We will have 2 meet and greet sessions. And here's a look at how things will run. You'll want to enter through our back gate off of Pike Boulevard and follow the cones through our parking lot area. Now, we will be out there from noon to 1 p.m. and then again from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. We hope you guys can make it out to see you there. And that is going to do it for us here on Take 5. Make sure you're back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. for some more local fun. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.